Guilford College, there is a tradition built through hard work, character, and attitude. There has been a bond from coaches, alumni, and current players that has created this family atmosphere with the guys in the Guilford program.
Getting involved with the guys and really forming a bond and like a family, even outside of basketball, I think that's kind of helped to make basketball even more fun because you have such a close relationship with a certain number of guys.
Like team atmosphere, the camaraderie, saw the bus rides and stuff, just hanging out, all on the court and off the court also, but it's a team atmosphere.
It's more of the team aspect, the family kind of feel. It's just, from the coaches down to the JV level, it's just, you always got somebody in your corner.
The program has been built on character, and it has instilled valuable lessons to student athletes through the years.
It's taught me responsibilities. It's taught me how to hold myself accountable for my actions and not blame anybody else for anything that goes wrong.
Working as a team, learning how to work with different people and coming together for one common goal, and learning how to work through adversity.
Work ethic and being a good person and being a good teammate.
All the characteristics that they instilled in me, and they showed me how to use all the good things about me to help our team and get along with everybody around me.
The coaching staff builds relationships with players that go beyond just making them a better college basketball player, but helping them become a better person.
I think especially this year, the coaches have really made me take responsibility for my actions, learn to not make excuses. If I do something, it's on me, whether it's good or bad, that's on me.
They've helped me in every way, I guess. They've helped me figure out what I want to do. They've made me uncomfortable sometimes, put me in situations where, I didn't really want to be in, but it made me stronger. They've made me, being a captain, they hold me accountable for a lot of things. That's not easy, but I think it makes me a better person.
Look no further than Coach Palumbo. He has had a huge deal in the recent success with winning 69% of his games in the last 13 years at Guilford. And it has not come without some great moments, phrases, and laughs from Coach P.
My favorite Coach P moment? When he dabbed in the locker room after winning. That's my favorite Coach P moment.
He just went to sleep, he did it, and he stayed asleep the whole time.
I love halftime with Coach P when he stands up and writes on the board and nobody in the locker room has any idea what he's writing. He's got the worst handwriting I've ever seen. And he stands directly in front of the board too. So literally nobody has a clue what's going on. But we all shake our heads and act like we do. Technology is hilarious with him. I mean, he might as well just hire a staff to keep up with his computer and iPhone.
All right. Favorite Coach P moment has to be during the film. When something's going wrong with the film and the internet's not working or something, the technology's not working, and he gets a little frustrated. And his favorite phrase is, "Oh boy." That's definitely my favorite Coach P moment.
Oh man, I got a couple of them from this past year. I think it was we were in film one time and we had a bad game the game before, and we were watching film, and he came in with his lunch and he was like, "You know what, guys? I'm not even gonna talk today. I'm gonna let the other guys talk. I'm gonna sit here and eat my lunch." But the whole time, he ended up talking the whole time, and he never ate his lunch. But I was paying attention, but I caught that he wasn't even eating his lunch. So I was kind of wondering, is he gonna eat it or what's he gonna do? So, yeah, that was my favorite one.
Favorite Coach P phrase? Don't just throw it at the rim. He always say that. Don't just throw it at the rim.
That's a tough one. He has a lot of them. I would say grab the ball with 2 hands when you rebound. I've heard that a lot.
Going back to technology, whenever he has a problem, he says, "Oh boy," like really, really quickly, and I mean he says it like, "Oh boy, Ronnie, what do I do? Oh boy, Caleb, what do I do?"
Guys, they might outscore us, but at the end of the day, we will win the rebounding battle. We are going to win the rebounding battle.
Oh, do what you're told. Do what you're told.
That's a good play for Guilford College. That's a good shot for Guilford College.
Incoming freshmen and players are immediately expected to have a commitment to excellence on the court and in the classroom, to hold themselves to a higher standard while putting in the time to be great.
I would tell them to be prepared to come into an atmosphere where you're going to be expected to put in work on and off the court, and you have an expectation that you have to uphold being a Guilford College basketball player.
The time commitment, it's completely different than anything in high school. School-wise and basketball-wise, it's a lot of time commitment, and there's not somebody sitting there telling you that like what to do, when to do it. You just have your schedule, you know what to do, you have to do it, or else you get behind and all kinds of bad stuff. So really, I mean, especially in basketball even, I mean, like I said, we're in the gym practically all day, every day.
It's a lot different than high school basketball. Takes a lot of commitment, you know, both with your academics and with the basketball program. So the first couple of months and even weeks are just tough to adjust to the college lifestyle of being a basketball player.
To work hard. No days off. Our coaching staff, especially Coach Ronnie, gonna keep you in the gym. And they gonna push you.
To wake up early. Be prepared to, you know, maybe you're gonna feel like you're missing out on something, but when you step back and look at it, everybody else is missing out on what you're experiencing. So it's kind of buying into the fact that, you know, it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to work hard. You're gonna have to wake up early. You're gonna have to go to study hall after you've been in class all day. And it's gonna be, you know, really time consuming, but no other college student will, you know, ever experience anything like that.
After so much time is spent in the gym, locker room, study hall, and bus trips, it ends up creating a special bond between the players and program.
The way the coaches run the program is more than just basketball. It's family oriented. It teaches you things that you can use in life, not just solely about basketball. Because eventually basketball's gonna be over, so they help you get ready for the real world and life.
This is the closest team I've ever been on, you know, being close with every single player on the team.
It's just a tight-knit group. And on top of that, I've really learned a lot about myself specifically, and how far I can push myself, all the things that I can do. Between having a personal family and really good relationship with some close friends, and learning about myself, I think that's really been made it special for me.
The camaraderie between the guys and the coaches, and the togetherness.
Well, for some teams, there's a gap between the coaches and the players, but at Guilford, there's no gap. I don't see the gap. I feel like we're all just one big family.
Then, in the end, it becomes a place that boys turn into young men and gain life lessons.
It teaches you to life lessons, like how to be a man, how to accept your responsibilities, not to make excuses, things like that.
It's taught me responsibilities. It's taught me how to hold myself accountable for my actions and not blame anybody else for anything that goes wrong.
Has made me better as a person, you know. All the coaches, definitely Coach Palumbo, just definitely wants us to make us better men, not only basketball players, but just better individuals in society. And you learn a lot of life lessons. But definitely helps you out in that aspect.
It shines bright through the program doors of how special of a place it is. It has become a program that breaks you down and builds you up on values of attitude, responsibility, and character. It helps turn you into the best college basketball player you can be, but more importantly, the best person you can be, while surrounding you with
Limitless.
Relentless.
Family.
I knew you got-
Where's your Coach B?